Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning English. This is Colin.
Hello, everybody. This is Norah. 欢迎大家收听早安英文。Hey, Colin, do you still remember Lelush?
Lelush sounds familiar. Oh, yeah. Isn't he the guy we talked about before? You mentioned he's in a TV variety show.
Yeah. 其实我们之前做过一期关于他的节目，就是他每一次都希望早点下班却休想下班的利路修。
So, I am curious. Did he leave the stage in the final as he wished?
Yes, his fans know his line. 笋丝们呢还是非常有分寸的。
Okay, well, now since he has already been knocked off successfully, why are we talking about him again?Well,
the thing is, when I was browsing BBC News, I found that he was reported on the homepage. 利老师居然登上了 BBC 的首页 Can you believe that?
Seriously? They have nothing else to report?
嗨，谁怪利老师是演艺圈的清流呢 He didn't even respond to the BBC's requests for an interview.
Well, now I have to admit, he's got a personality.Freedom is the most important thing.
Yeah, do you know how BBC call Lelush?
No, what?
China's slacker icon.
Slacker icon. Do you know what slacker means?
Yeah, 就是懒鬼你吗 Like lazy bones?
Yeah, right. But a slacker is especially used in work contexts. Someone who is lazy and avoids work.Lazy bones just refers to, a lazy person.
所以用来形容利路修 slacker 这个词是非常的到位了。
It's also a great word to describe you, Norah. You slacker.
No way. I'm a diligent worker, okay? 我可是每天都在努力工作。Anyway, there's another word, icon.
Yeah, an icon.It's usually a famous person or thing that people admire and see as a symbol of an idea.
Yeah, icon 意思就是说偶像或者是崇拜的对象 like an idol. So you can also say an icon in fashion, in sports, or in films.
Right. A sports icon like Kobe.
Yeah. 那利路修呢就是 a slacker icon, 就是懒鬼偶像，用来形容这种丧系 idol.Seems
like the BBC really did some research about him and the Chinese culture.
没错，那里面呢也有很多有意思的表达，所以我觉得今天我们可以在这一期节目中学习一下。
Sure, let's do it.
So the headline of the report is How a sulky Russian model became China's slacker icon. What does sulky mean here, Colin?
Well, someone who is sulky is gloomy or quietly unhappy, and they are refusing to be cooperative or cheerful, like any teenager.
All right, I got it. Sulky 就是那种闷闷不乐、苦瓜脸、摆臭脸那种感觉，就是想要装酷的高中生啊。
Like a teenager, right?
Yeah.
I remember you told me before that he showed no enthusiasm about being on stage. So I bet his look must have been sulky.
Yeah, 那 sulky 这个词其实是不是还可以做动词啊？就直接说 sulk.
Right. So you can say he sulked through the interviews and stage performances.
其实这个用法呢，在新闻中呢也有。原句呢是这么写的 ：Week after week, he slept in late, sulked through his interviews, and listlessly took part in classes, taking every opportunity to slack off during rehearsals.
This sounds like many students at schools.
And those people at work.
Exactly.
那我们刚刚其实讲到了很多种偷懒的行为啊。首先第一个呢就是 slept in late.
Well, sleeping in means to stay in bed later than usual in the morning, like Norah always sleeps in. It's normal for her to arrive in the office at 12 p.m.
对。那 sleeping 就是指的睡懒觉啊，也可以指睡过头。And if you forget to set alarm clocks, you are likely to sleep in the next morning.
Then listlessly taking part in classes like Lelush.
对，那这个地方呢有一个副词 listlessly。List 它不是指的清单吗？
Yeah, but listlessly is another word. It means doing things without energy or enthusiasm.Like when you just wake up for a nap, you will feel listless.
Got it. 就是无精打采的那个样子啊 listless. 副词呢就是 listlessly. 感觉今天真是学了好多跟懒相关的表达。
Well, you have a slacker icon. What to expect?
Right? Anyway, 还有一个形容懒的啊，最后里面说到他 takes every opportunity to slack off during rehearsals, 就是在排练的时候抓住一切机会偷懒。
Okay, here slack is a verb. It's usually used with off. It means to stop working hard or putting effort into something.
那 slack off 在这里呢就是指的偷懒。比如 Colin, don't slack off in your work. I knew you were watching the movie yesterday afternoon.
Are you talking about yourself? Shopping in the mall for 2 hours?
Hey, just kidding. Nothing is true here, okay?
Okay, back to the topic. Now, Lelush is probably one of the most popular celebrities online, I guess.
Yeah, 那这几天呢，我经常看到他的热搜，然后关于他的人气嘛 ，BBC 是这么描述的 ：Hashtags and memes featuring his sulky, bored face dominate social media. 这个地方呢，就有一个词值得学习一下，就是 dominate.
To dominate is to control or have a lot of influence over somebody or something.
Yeah.
For example, Norah always dominates our conversations.
Well, I always say a lot of things, but I don't dominate.
Yeah. So why are we talking about Lelush this time?
Forget about this. Anyway, dominate 的意思就是说主导、控制，就是比如说你可以说控制谈话的内容啊、某个地方啊、人或者是其他的事情。
And to dominate social media means that something or someone has gone viral. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah. And do you know the reason why he dominates social media?
Because he's special, different from the other trainees. He has no desires, no dreams to gain fame.
这个理由呢，感觉可以是其中之一。然后呢，我看 BBC 分析啊，觉得也有点道理。They say he's the new symbol of 丧文化。
丧文化 What is that?
Well, 丧 here in Chinese means loss, 丧失。我们经常在口头上会说你好丧啊，意思就是说你好悲观低落啊，可以算是年轻人的一种亚文化吧。
Okay, well, this reminds me of the lost generation. But of course, your generation is totally different. So it's a little bit like, it's a youth subculture centered on pessimism and apathy.
Yeah, more or less. Pessimism 指的就是悲观主义，形容词呢是 pessimistic. Some youth are pessimistic about their future due to, pressure from life, like buying a house, finding a good job, and so on.
Oh, yeah, all these things none of us ever had to do. I see. So I got it. I got it. Also because you have that 996 working schedule, right? I have this feeling when talking to young people that they have too many worries. They often look so anxious.
对，这其实就是我们的这个丧文化了。不过其实你刚刚还提到另外一个词，是不是叫做 apathy?
Yeah, you can use apathy to talk about someone's state of mind if you are criticizing them because they don't seem to be interested in anything.
所以这个单词就是指那种比较冷漠啊，或者是对其他的事情不太关心，也可以形容呢对某件事情不在意。
Right. I thought about this word when I looked at Lelush's reaction to the show. His apathy about the whole competition thing.
他对比赛的确是完全不关心，只在乎下班。
Who isn't happy to knock off work?
No one. 不过刚说到下班，我们其实用到了这个短语，就是 knock off. Knock 一般就是敲击嘛 ，knock knock.
Yeah, but to knock off here means to clock out, punch out. They're the same.
对，其实据说这个表达是来自奴隶监狱的一个做法啊，就是他们会让奴隶边敲打木块或者鼓，为划船的桨手来打拍子。当他们停下来的时候呢，桨手们就可以休息了。所以我们会说 knock off.
That's interesting. I didn't even know that about this. But I guess it's time for us to knock off as well.
对，那聊到这里呢，今天的节目也要结束啦，我们也要下班了。也希望大家都能够像厉老师一样早点下班。
That's all for today's podcast. This is Colin. Thanks for listening.
This is Norah. See you next time. Bye.
This podcast is from Morning English.
学口语就来早安英文。